So SEO is, you search for, online sportsbook or something, and the first organic search that comes up is essentially SEO, right? That company or that affiliate has done really good work to essentially convince Google that it has the most authoritative content on that subject, and there it is. So SEO is very difficult, and it's a very long road. It takes a lot of investment, and you have to kind of choose your battles. It's a very like hedgerow by hedgerow kind of game. You find these kind of long tail keywords where you don't think there's a lot of competition, and you're not going to rank on online casino out of the gate, right?
No.
Unless you're a huge brand that has existed for a long time and has already built that credibility as far as Google is concerned. So anyway, and then SEM is basically like, okay, now when I search for online sportsbook, you're buying an ad, right? That sits right there. So and again, the effectiveness of both of those, like the click-through rates, and the kind of conversion rates on SEM, are given a lot by the other types of marketing that you're doing. If you're doing a fair bit of above the line, TV, radio, out of home, if you're doing a fair bit of digital, that's really designed to kind of put a positive brand impression in people's heads, then when they hit those ads, they're going to convert better. But the ads themselves, I mean, I think if you go through it, it's just every marketer kind of, their playbook is, everybody I can retarget, I want to retarget. I'm going to spend as much money as I can on retargeting. Every dollar or euro I can spend on SEM that's effective, I probably want to spend on search engine marketing, because this represents intent by the user, right? They're searching for your product, so you'd love to be there in front of them, and it's just a matter of, am I willing to pay enough to be there, right? So you have to kind of make that calculation. I think beyond that is where it gets really interesting. Then it becomes the Wild West, right? Because you're essentially trying to either generate intent in somebody who might not have it, right? Or capture interest, on the fly. I'm browsing through Instagram, and all of a sudden some ad catches my attention, and I think, gosh, yeah, I'd like to make a bet on that or whatever, right? I think this is where this is where I think the headroom lives in terms of creative, right? And for creative marketers.